Hi and good evening and welcome to our Shred10 Zoom call today from our team Dream Builders. We are doing this Zoom call because we would like to inform everyone who's interested in learning more about the Shred10 and what it's all about. The question is, what is the Shred10? Is it something I can do? And what are the benefits for me if I'm participating in the Shred10? And we would like to give you some information about the contents and also, yes, how we use it for ourselves and how easy and practical it is to use for everyone if working, if stay-at-home moms, it really doesn't matter. It's about shredding some poor habits at least for 10 days. You can really reset your health button and feel energized, more clear-headed, and also after the winter, shred that winter fat. It's not a diet. It's much more than a diet. It's more or less a change in lifestyle habits, which goes along with losing some pounds, but also incorporating new habits for the poor old ones and keeping or establishing the habits I would like to have in my life. We will get into detail in a moment, but what I would like to share with you first is what are the possible side effects when you shred. First of all, better sleep, more energy, clearer skin, not bloated anymore, not feeling bloated, better digestion, like a clear mind, better concentration, less cravings for sweet or salty, and also like your body can rid itself of toxins. And the last one is, I have to look at my notes, yes, of course, shredding a few pounds as well. So who can do the Shred10, or for whom is it? It's absolutely for anyone, because it is not a diet. Shred10 is all about a healthy lifestyle in together with eating lots of healthy and good food, real food, fresh food. And it is also even possible to do it for pregnant women, breastfeeding moms, working people, also for people who want to, feel stronger and get more energy. We do take 2 complete shakes per day. And of course, the Juice Plus Trio capsules, the Juice Plus Premium. I would advise pregnant moms and breastfeeding moms to take 2 shakes a day, but also have 2 real meals extra in addition to that. So, okay. What support do I get if I do the Shred10? First of all, there's the Shred10 guide, which can be downloaded or can be sent via email. It explains all about the shred, some of the background, how it was developed, and also I'm missing a word. Anyway, the Shred10 guide is a good basis for informing yourself, and you get an e-cookbook. They're both in English with great recipes and great ideas for healthy and quick to cook meals for the whole family, or also just for one person. And the most important thing you get when you shred with us is you get a 24/7 support in our Be Proud BU Facebook group, which is worth a lot more than money can pay, because we are a community of like-minded people. We really want the people participating, we want you to succeed and you to incorporate a new lifestyle with new habits and to feel better, look better, and yes, getting the best out for yourself. So that's my part. That's what I wanted to say. I would like to give the word to Josephine. Josie, please introduce yourself and tell us all about the products.
Hello, my name is Josephine Adams. I'm 44 years old. I am a mother of two. So my son Jonas is here. He's 22. And I do have a 24-year-old daughter. I'm a flight attendant, and I have been using Juice Plus for several years. I'm my best customer because I love all products. And so for me, it's super good to know that we do have excellent products who support us during the Shred 10. So for me, the heart is the fruits, vegetables, vegetables and berries. They come in a capsule like this. Here you can see, this is vegetables, this is fruits. It's a whole food nutrition. So it's not a supplement. That means I take 30 different kinds of fruits, vegetables, and berries every day. And I eat fruits and vegetables also? Sure, I do, because like my body gets all the micronutrition, so my body is craving for more fruits and vegetables. So for example, I ate always plenty of vegetables, but I didn't eat a lot of different kinds of fruits. Since then, this morning I woke up and I said, oh, I need berries. So I had like raspberries, cherries, all this stuff in the morning. And we do have Juice Plus in chewables too. So there are people, they don't like capsules. So they do have the possibility to eat Juice Plus in a chewable. It's good for the kids too, especially if they're under 4 years old. You don't want to give them a capsule because it would be too big to swallow, and we don't want to endanger our kids like swallowing stuff they can. But it's also the actually to open it and some other stuff and and a lot of people ask, oh, why only vanilla and chocolate? I'm kind of a caramel or cookies and cream fan or whatever, but Juice Plus decided to have chocolate and vanilla because it's natural. So these are the only flavors you can produce naturally. And it's vegan also. So for example, I try to be vegan as much as I can. So my Juice Plus complete shakes I prepare with, for example, almond milk, coconut milk. Sometimes I started using cashew milk too. And on a trip, I make my shakes with water because water doesn't have to be refrigerated, so it's safe to take it with me, and I don't need a fridge with me. And then we do have bars. So there's like a charcuterie bar. In Germany, it's a fruit bar. In England, I guess too, and a chocolate bar. So if you don't like shakes, you have the possibility to replace meals with a bar. Or you do have a healthy snack, which is super good on trips. For example, if you don't want to deal with the powder and shaking and whatever, then you have the possibility to do bars. In Germany, we also have a soup, I think in England too. I'm not sure about that. And yeah, this is what I want to say about the products. It's super a no-brainer, so it's easy, which is really important for me because I'm always on the road, so travel a lot, and I don't want to be at the airport buying meals for $10 or $20, and it's not even healthy. It's not good for my body. So it's my peace of mind.
Thank you, Josephine. One addition, in Europe, we've got the booster, which is a great boost, as the name says, for energy, also for cravings. If you use the booster on a regular basis, it can help you to, to realize or to feel when you're not hungry anymore, when you have eaten enough. And if you use the booster and do some exercise regularly, it will really help you to change the muscle fat. How would you say?
Ratio.
Yes. Thank you so much. Inside your body, so it really helps you build muscles and lose fat at the right places where you want to lose it, in addition with moving or with exercise. So it's also a wonderful product. Thank you so much, Josie and Josephine, sorry. And if you want to participate with our shred, it's important to order the products, maybe 10 days to 7 days before the shred starts. So you really make sure that the products are in your hands when the shred is starting. So place your orders with the person who invited you, who told you about all of this. So we really want to make sure that you can have a great start with us and get the most out of the shred. Okay, I'd like to pass on to Alice. Alice, please open up your mic and tell us what you have to tell us.
Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for dialing in. Wonderful that you're here. My name is Lena-Yuki Alice. I'm 39 years old. I have 2 children and I live in Spain. And today I want to talk about a few things that we're cutting out while we're shredding. A few things like coffee, gluten, dairy, refined sugars, alcohol, for the many of you that do consume alcohol, and a lot of processed foods, which is, usually what our nutrition is based upon these days. So just a couple of words to each one of these things. I'll be starting with sugar. Refined sugars in processed foods and in any product like candy, soft drinks, pastries, processed foods in general. They're simple carbohydrates that break down in your body once you've consumed them really quickly into sugar, and that gives you that kind of spike of energy, which kind of crashes really quickly as well. So like just a boost of energy, and then afterwards you feel really down. So what we do is we replace them with natural sugars. There is a few things that you can do to take these sugars away out of your diet instead of like mixing the wide refined sugar. Try to use maybe some natural honey. A good version would be if it's ecologic, and if you can't get that, also natural stevia. But I would advise you to really look at the label, what's inside, because a lot of stevia is also not natural anymore. Other possibilities would be xylitol, or my favorite one I think is coconut sugar, because these are also low in glycemic index. That means they don't spike the blood sugar like normal sugar does. Just a quick word to artificial sweeteners, even though they can be consumed by people who have diabetes. Stay away from them because they're usually chemically produced, so we wouldn't use them in the shred either. Okay. Coffee, my personal favorite. I'm a complete coffee drinker, but we don't drink coffee throughout the shred. Try to drink green tea or herbal tea instead. Coffee is really, really bad because it reduces iron absorption. So if you're like throughout the day, the food that you eat and you drink coffee with it, it stops your body absorbing the iron in the food. Obviously the effects, I think we all know that. It's a common fact that the effects of coffee are usually short term. So like you drink a cup of coffee if you're really awake and have energy, but it goes down very, very quickly as well. And by regular consumption, the body builds up a tolerance to coffee. That means it's addictive. And there is some side effects in the shred. So if you are a coffee drinker and drink lots of coffee every day, like I do, you might have headaches and tiredness and feel irritable a little bit, like I do. So it might be a good idea if you, before the shred starts, if you start drinking less coffee or reduce it, maybe like if you drink a few cups a day, cut down 1 or 2 cups a day up to the shred so you can have a good start. Changing over to a nice favorite of mine, dairy products. Dairy, main in dairy is lactose. I think that's synapse. We don't really produce a digestive enzyme lactase anymore, which helps to break down this lactose enzyme. That's why a lot of people have developed intolerances, again, like lactose intolerances, which are so common nowadays. They are milk and dairy products are quite nutritious. They're very nutrient dense because this is by nature built for, it's for babies, and babies have to grow at a very, very big ratio compared to a grown-up person. We don't have to grow anymore. We're already big. We don't need the same nutrition a baby does, especially not a baby cow. So milk and milk products is something that we usually really don't need, even though it's very nutrient dense. All the nutrition that you can find in milk and their milk products, you can actually find in a completely plant-based diet. So you can replace these products very, very well. Like, for example, these kind of informations, you can get them upon request. I'm happy to put like a little list out there and share them with you, just so you know. If you really do consume a lot of dairy products, don't worry about it. There's lots of things that you can substitute it with. And another thing is gluten. It's a protein found in different cereals. And a lot of people with celiac disease don't actually tolerate gluten at all, as it triggers like an immune response that damages the lining of the small intestines. Okay, it can have a lot of different symptoms. Same symptoms for people that don't have celiac disease. It's just for the general population. It can cause a lot of gut inflammation. Usually, mostly we're not really aware of it because we don't know it any different, because we are so used to it. But once you see the difference, once you actually stop eating products with gluten, you can start seeing the difference. There's like people that consume a lot of gluten have a lot of diarrhea and or constipation, heartburn, bloating, etc. And with especially with the worry that people have to cut out like dairy or gluten or stuff like that, we have a lot of recipes in our Be Proud Be You group. They are regularly posted, and we share different pages where they have lots of recipes. So don't worry about it. You're going to find something that you can substitute your normal meals with. And yeah, after talking about a couple of things that we do not consume while we're shredding, keep in mind, this is not about restrictions. This is not about, oh my God, I can't have something. It's about creating new habits, about this is the only body that we have to live in, so we might as well start treating it well, so we love the body that we live in and we feel well and we feel good about ourselves and in our own skin. So this is not a restriction, this is like an improvement. And one of the very, very important things, now changing over to something that we should start picking up as a habit in our shred, is water. Okay, water is an absolutely essential nutrient. It's like oil to the car. Okay, with no oil car doesn't go. Our bodies are made up like more or less about 60-70% of water. So a lot of that water has to be replaced on a daily basis. It prevents constipation. It's very good for the intestines. It keeps your muscles moving. In the shred, we start to have an intake of water, but you're going to feel the difference as well. Count your water if you're not used to it. Maybe drink out of the same bottle that holds a certain amount, so you can count throughout the day how much water you've been drinking. Or if you use the same glass, I always have the same glass in the same place in the kitchen. Maybe put a rubber band for each glass that you've been drinking, so you keep track of how much water you've been drinking, so you actually get that in. They need about 2 to 3 liters of water a day, so make sure you get your water. And that's all from me for now. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Alice. Very good for you to say that we don't restrict ourselves. Also, it's not about being hungry. That's one very important point I'd like to add. The shakes are really filling. We can always combine them with fruits, vegetables, do smoothies, whatever, seeds, nuts. It's all possible, and the meals, the portions shouldn't be just small. It's all about feeling really, really good and feeling well and not starving. Okay, thank you. I'd like to pass over to Tina. Tina, my dear.
Hello.
Stell dich vor. Introduce yourself, please.
Yes. Hello, guys. My name is Tina. I'm 38 years old, and I'm a mother of a wonderful 8-year-old boy. We live in Hamburg, in Germany, and my part is to talk about the importance of exercise, understanding the importance of sleep. We all know that exercise is important in our daily lives, but we may not know why or what exercise can do for us. The benefits of exercise. Exercise increases energy levels. Exercise improves both the strength and the efficiency of your cardiovascular system to get the oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Exercise improves muscle strength. It reduces the risk of joint and lower back pains, like me as an ICU nurse. Exercise can help you maintain a healthy weight, because the more you exercise, the more calories you burn. In addition, the more muscle you develop, the higher your metabolic rate becomes. And so you burn more calories even when you're not exercising. It also improves brain function because it increases blood flow and oxygen levels in the brain. Exercise is good for your heart because it reduces LDL, this is the type that clogs your arteries, and increases HDL, this is the good cholesterol. And very important, because in my family, regular exercise lowers the diabetes, and it enhances your immune system. Exercise improves your body's ability to pump the oxygen and nutrients around your body that are required to fuel the cells that fight bacteria and viruses. Exercise may help to reduce the risk of certain cancers. It's studies by the Seattle Cancer Research Center. They have suggested that 35% of all cancer deaths are linked to being overweight and sedentary. And active people tend to sleep better because physical activity makes you more tired, so you are more ready to sleep. It also improves your mood and gives you an improved sense of well-being. And it also can help prevent and treat mental illnesses like depression. So getting fit is not just about running on a treadmill for hours and hours in your gym. It can be a dance class like Zumba or a new hobby like fencing or mountain biking. Whatever form of exercise you choose, you will almost certainly meet new people or make new friends. So the American College of Sports Medicine says, how much should I exercise? And they say you should get at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. That means our daily 30 minutes exercise during our shred. Yeah, that was about the importance of exercise. And now it's the importance of sleep. As you know, sleep is a major part of our lives. We spend about 1/3 of our lives sleeping. And most adults need 7 to 8 hours each night to feel rested and ready to tackle the day. But we all have a busy life. Getting fewer than 7 hours sleep or interrupted sleep may lead to decreased energy, feelings of fatigue, difficulty with concentration, moodiness, and weak immune system. Getting poor sleep also may contribute to bad eating habits, weight gain, and memory impairment. How does sleep affect the brain and cognition? Research has demonstrated that sleep has positive effects of processing in the brain, including motor skills, learning new information, multitasking, and other studies find memories during. So if you do not get enough sleep, it means it is harder for your brain to strengthen the memories you have made, but the rates of errors you might make at work may increase because you're tired and unable to pay attention. Poor sleep also increases your risk of making careless decisions while driving and may impact your reaction time in critical situations. So, simple ways to improve your sleep. It's about making small changes because, like me, as a shift worker and ICU nurse, I know what bad sleep habits mean to me. And it's not all about to change everything for the next days, but it's all about one simple change you can do for yourself. And the small changes for your sleeping environment and behavior can help you sleep better and feel more refreshed during the day. Establish a good bedtime routine. Try to get to bed at the same time if it's possible. And make sure your bedroom is a comfortable temperature and dark. Please switch off your television. And if it's possible, switch off your smartphone. And only use your bed for sleeping. Do not read, study, or watch television in your bed. And try not to nap during the day. If you must nap, try to make it shorter than 30 minutes. Sorry. Eat dinner several hours before you go to bed. During our shred, we said that that the dinner is at 6 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. Or as a shift worker, I can say 3 hours before I go to bed. And the point about exercise and spend time outdoors if it's possible. And what you should avoid is drinking alcohol during our coffee or caffeine late in the day. And for the old smokers, please do not smoke during the 10-day shred. And do something relaxing before you go to bed. Take a shower or a hot bath, listening to soft music, or meditating. It's also good. Keep a notebook by your bedside. When your thoughts are full, write it down. Write everything down. And maybe it supports you to get a better sleep. This is a point I always do when I have the early shift. Do not watch the clock. Because it can lead to feelings of frustrations. And only go to bed when you're sleepy. And yes, that's all about the importance.
Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you very much. I would like to add that we also provide short videos with exercises that you can do at home without any equipment, just with your own body weight. Yeah. Dancing. I love dancing. I love Zumba, Tina. Okay. Last but not least, I'd like to introduce Jonas. Jonas, I think you would like to add some points for sports, for exercise, and tell us about your own experience with the Shred10, please.
Yeah, I'm Jonas. I'm 22 years old right now, and this will be my fourth Shred10. The first one is always a challenge. Don't underestimate it. I mean, I'm used to drinking coffee a lot, so that was my part. And smoking would be a part for somebody else. It's only 3 days after it's only in your head. So do your thing and see what you're capable of. I mean, in sport, maybe try to do the same weight, but 1 set more, or run a little bit faster or a little bit longer, and push yourself a little bit faster, a little bit longer or something. And this is about your lifestyle. You want to be more than you are right now, right? So see what you can do and sleep long enough to recover.
Thank you, Jonas. Last time you said that it was interesting to you to see that.
Jonas, what are your
during the shred, that on certain days it was very hard for you. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah. Yeah. The first day was okay. It was hard, but it was okay. The second day was harder, and the third was the breaking point. It was like, Jonas, keep pushing, stay alert, and do your thing. And I was calling my mom. Mom, I'm starving. I ate very little, and I already drank my shake, and I'm still hungry. And she told me she was a little bit hungry too. And on the next day, it was everything fine. After that breaking point, it wasn't even a challenge anymore. Yeah.
Right, thank you.
Good to know.
Yeah, I mean, normally sometimes the portions we eat are quite too big, but before we starve, it's always possible to have some fruit, banana, an apple, whatever. Yeah, we shouldn't starve here with the shred. But anyway, this is just a very, very short information and a little insight for everyone who wants to learn more about the shred. There are different videos in our Be Proud BU group, also from YouTube, in English mostly, where you can inform yourself. If you have any questions, please also ask inside this group or ask the person who invited you to this. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's not about not eating only certain things, or things are prohibited or something like this. It's really fun, and learning that real food can be so tasty, and find out about it. Find out about the shakes. They are so tasty. I eat them for over 6 years as a breakfast. I love them still, and I think most of us do. So yeah, thank you for joining. Hi, Hendrik. And thank you for watching. We are all very happy to have you here, and yes, we're looking forward to the next shred with you. See you. Bye.